Welcome back, readers! For our newcomers, my name is Miss Charles from the Irvington Public Library, and for today's story time, I'll be reading Jack Breaks the Beanstalks, a story about honesty by Sue Nicholson and illustrated by Flavia Sorrentino. Once upon a time, there was a misty blue mountain. Below the misty blue mountain was a wild, dark forest, and by the wild, dark forest was a village. The village had a stream and a duck pond and an old red apple tree, and it was home to Jack and his fairy tale friends. Jack loved climbing. He was always climbing the pine tree near his friend Beauty's house and the old red apple tree in Griselda's garden. Now don't go climbing our beanstalks, warned Jack's mother. It was spring, and their seedlings were starting to grow. The stalks will break, and we'll have no beans to make bean stew for the village festival. I won't, Mom, Jack promised. But that summer, the beanstalks grew taller and taller and taller until they were higher than Jack's house. Jack longed to climb them. I wonder how far you can see from the top, he said to Cinderella as they were walking home from school. One night, Jack couldn't resist any longer. He crept out of the house and started to climb the nearest beanstalk. Creak, creak, swayed the stalk as Jack climbed through the leaves. Then, snap, the stalk broke and Jack tumbled down. But Jack couldn't resist trying again. Surely he'd reach the top next time. So he started to climb the next beanstalk. Snap, then the next. Snap, then the next. Snap! Until all the beanstalks were broken. Jack went to bed feeling awful. What was he going to tell his mother? Something terrible has happened to our beanstalks, cried Jack's mom the following morning. Did you climb them, Jack? No, lied Jack. Tell me the truth, Jack. Was it you? No, lied Jack again. Remember, I've always taught you to be honest, said Jack's mom. Did you break the beanstalks, Jack? No, lied Jack for a third time. It must have been Griselda's cat, Puss. Jack ran away and hid in Griselda's apple tree. Whatever are you doing up there? Called Griselda. I lied to my mom. I told her that Puss broke our beanstalks, but it was me. Oh dear, said Griselda. Don't you think you should tell her the truth? Jack nodded. He knew it was the right thing to do. But I don't know what to do about our beanstalks, said Jack. We have no beans now to make bean stew. Griselda gave Jack a big purple bean. Try planting this. It was me, Mom, said Jack when he got home. I'm sorry I broke the beanstalks, and I'm sorry I lied. Oh, Jack, I knew it was you, replied his mom. I've been hoping and waiting for you to tell me the truth. Are you mad? Asked Jack. Not now you're being honest, said his mom, giving him a hug. Look what Griselda gave me, Jack said, showing his mom the bean. Jack and his mom planted Griselda's purple bean in the garden that night. The next day they had a big surprise. The bean had grown like magic into a huge leafy beanstalk with a thick, strong stem that reached all the way to the clouds. Just look at those lovely beans, said Jack's mother. How are we going to pick them? Asked Jack. I think you're going to have to climb the beanstalk, laughed his mom. So Jack got to climb to the top of the beanstalk after all. And he picked so many beans, he and his mother were able to make lots of lovely bean stew for the village festival. The end. Thank you everyone for joining me in today's story time, and I'll see you next time. Bye!